So today I'm going to see if I can build upon recent success. 2 weeks ago I did an 80-kilometre ride, my biggest of the year. Last week I did 1,000 metres elevation, and this week I'm putting them both together. I've already done a climb, already a bit out of breath, and I've got a big climb coming up now, so let's go. So I'm heading over towards Drogo Castle today, near to Morton Hampstead. Lots of country lanes, and then there'll be some really nice off-roading to do over there. So I have 4 climbs today. This first one is the big one. God, somehow it looks really steep today. So that is a tough one. I found it really hard today actually. So Drogo Castle, I've been there once before in a video. I'm kind of doing a very similar loop in reverse, but I've seen someone on Facebook do a slightly different route over there. They've gone over closer towards Drogo Castle. It looks really nice. I don't know if you can truly go that way. I'm not the sort of person to do it if you can't, so I'm going to make my way there and we'll see if I can actually do it. It's on 25k in, off the road now. So this is Fingle Bridge, and this is the way that I've come from before. I've done this one twice, so I'd normally come from this way. I'm going to carry on up here now. My GPS said it's a 120 metre climb. I'm expecting to be up higher, like higher above the valley at some point, and then I'll make my way over towards Castle Drogo. That's if I can get that way, so haven't seen any signs yet that tell me I can't, so let's carry on and find out. Yeah, 112 metres actually. Gradient 3%, so oranges and greens, that suits me. Oh, I know. My GPS shows a split. Well, it did show a split. I chose one side, but it hasn't updated in about a minute, so I'm hoping I'm going the right way. Looks like my ascent is still tracking, so not sure what's going on with the map. That was quite hard actually. It was only an orange on the climb map. So this is Hunter's Path. I wasn't sure if I could come on this one. I did ask ChatGPT. It said no. I'm seeing plenty of tyre tracks. I haven't seen any signs saying not to. Plenty wide enough, so here I am. I'm glad this wasn't red on the map. It's definitely hard going. The mud might get me on this one. I've had wheel spin coming up some of these hills. Yeah, it got me. How's this not a red on the map? I'm in a green section at the minute according to the map. I've just checked my phone. I'm majorly off course now, so the path I need to be on is probably only like, I'm quite close to it I imagine, but the one that I came up on I was running parallel to, so I think the GPS was thinking he's on that one, but is he? So maybe that one was a 2%er. This was more like a 15-20. So back down I go to find the right way. Oh, I wonder if I can cut that way. I'll give it a go, shall I? Okay, I'm back to walking, but I think this can get me back over to my path. I'm running parallel with it to try and find it. I'm right next to it, but I think it's a bit too steep to get down to. The bush saved me a little bit. A nice soft landing, thankfully, on that one. All right, well, I'm going to give myself 8 points for that landing. It was one of those ones where I was just sliding for quite a while. Knew it was going to happen, and then I think the bike must have twisted in some way and it got a bit worse. But actually, I rolled out of that really nicely, so I'm not hurt at all. I'm just checking my bike over. Well, although it's narrow now, I've only seen like one group of dog walkers, so I was expecting it to be, I don't know, a bit wider, a bit busier. I think it will get that way the more we get to the castle. But yeah, it's perfect to cycle along here. So we're not quite to spring yet, but this will be my third spring as an adult cyclist. I only started 2.5 years ago, and I only grow to appreciate it more and more as I continue to do it, really. And yeah, for me, a bike really is the perfect vehicle to be amongst it, really. Like, it's just the right speed. You can do good distance, you can stop at any point, admire whatever you want, even the small things. I'm loving it. Alright, so I'm 45 kilometres in. I've done 840 metres elevation, so most of my elevation is done. I've got one big climb at the end, which will be most of the 200 that I've got left. But I'm just starting the Wray Valley Trail now. Really nice trail all the way down to Bobby Tracy. And I've never done it in this direction. The good news about doing it in this direction is it's downhill. It's only a very slight ascent on the way up, like 1-2% gradient. So it'll be obviously 1 or 2 down. I'll get a good bit of distance in there. Feeling good. That was certainly quicker than going up. 200 meters of climbing today. Done this one quite a few times before, so I can get it done. And I've done 67, almost 68 kilometers, 983 meters elevation, so it will be a little bit bigger than 1100, given that I did go that wrong way. Climbed up into the woods there before I fell off the bike. Last stretch now, 80 meters. Whew. Climb done. So just a quick ride down now to my hometown Dawlish, and then we can see the final distance at the end. All right, so I'm up to 78.5. I don't know if I'm going to quite crack 80. Maybe I'll have to go around the block before I get home. Elevation 1220, so I've got that one in the bag. So I combine my challenges from the last 2 weeks. First I did 80k distance, then 1000 meters elevation. Now I've combined them both, and yeah, just on the verge of getting it finished off. So I'm really pleased with myself. Like I said in my last video, it was a slow winter, so maybe I lost a bit of confidence, wasn't sure where my fitness was, but obviously I'm kind of back to where I was last year, maybe even doing a little bit better. And with 80k, like the sort of 80k I've done today, with plenty of off-road, tricky terrain, getting lost and falling over, the amount of like energy put into that all adds up to like an easy 100 kilometer road ride. I have been talking about doing that for quite a while, but really it should be in the bag, given just how much challenge there is in this one, although it's not as much distance. Yeah, just lots more effort put in, so I'll be doing that soon. I've got a good idea of where I want to go actually, but I'll keep that for another time. I'll post my final stats on the screen once I know them, but you can also follow me on Strava, and if you'd like to follow me on this journey, please like and subscribe. I post a new video every week, and I shall see you in the next one.